A guy asked me one day, well Mohit, what would you do if you're given one day in your life to change the world? Well, my answer was that the change begins in yourself. You must be the change you want to see in the world. As human beings, our greatness lies not as such in being able to remake the world. That is the myth of the atomic age, as in being able to remake yourselves. If you change yourself, you will change your world. If you change how you think, then you will change how you feel and what actions you take. And so the world around you will change as well. Not only because you are now viewing your environment through new lenses of thoughts and emotions, but also because the change within can allow you to take action in ways you wouldn't have, or maybe even have thoughts about while stuck in your old thought patterns. And the problem with changing your outer world without changing yourself is that you will still be you when you reach the change you have strived for. You will still have your flaws, anger, negativity, etc. intact. And so in this new situation, you will still not find what you hoped for since your mind is still seeping with that negative stuff. And if you get more without having some insight into and distance from your ego, it may grow you powerful. Since your ego loves to divide things, to find enemies and to create separations, it may start to try to create even more problems and conflicts in your life. Forgive and let it go. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. An eye for eye only ends up making the whole world blind. Fighting evil with evil won't help anyone. You realize that forgiving and letting go of the past will do you and the people in your world a great service, and spending your time in some negative memory won't help you after you have learned the lessons you can learn from that experience. You will probably just cause yourself more suffering and paralyze yourself from taking action in the present moment. If you don't forgive, then you let the past and another person to control how you feel. But forgiving, you release yourself from those bonds, and then you focus totally on what you want to achieve in life. Persist. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight against you, and then you win. Be persistent. In time, the opposition around you will fade and fall away, and your inner resistance and self-sabotaging tendencies that want to hold you back and keep you like you have always been will grow weaker. The only reason why Gandhiji was so successful with his method of non-violence was because he and his followers were so persistent. They just didn't give up. Success or victory will seldom comes as quickly as you would have liked it to. I think one of the reasons people don't get what they want is simply because they give up too soon. The time they think an achievement will require isn't the same amount of time it usually takes to achieve that goal. Faulty belief partly comes from the world we live in, a world full of magic pill solutions where the advertising continually promises us that we can lose a lot of weight or earn a ton of money in just 30 days. So always keep one thing in mind. Be persistent. Be congruent, authentic, and true to yourself. Happiness is what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Always aim to complete harmony of thoughts and word and deed. Always aim to purifying your thoughts and everything will be well. That one of the best steps for improving your social skills is to behave in a congruent manner and communicate in an authentic way. People seem to be really like authentic communication, and there is much inner enjoyment to be found when your thoughts, words and actions are aligned. You feel powerful and good about yourself. When words and thoughts are aligned, then that shows through in your communication, because now you have your voice, tonality and body language. Some say that the 90% of communication in alignment with your words. With these channels in alignment, people tend to really listen to what you are saying. You are communicating with incongruency and mixed messages. And also, if your actions aren't in alignment with what you are communicating, then you start to hurt your own belief in what you can do, and other people also believe in you too. Continue to grow, continue to evolve. Constant development is the law of life, and a man who always tries to maintain his dogmas in order to appear consistent drives himself into a false position. You can pretty much always improve your skills, habits, or reevaluate your evaluations. You can gain deeper understanding of yourself and the world. Sure, you may look inconsistent or like you don't know what you are doing from your time to time. You may have trouble to act congruently or to communicate authentically. place where you try to uphold or cling to your old views to appear consistent while you realize within that something is wrong. It's not a fun place to be. To choose to grow and evolve is a happier and more useful path to take. So I would end this by saying that in life everyone struggle and strive for progress and success. So keep remember one thing, keep working hard, keep motivating yourself, then you will be the most successful person in your life.